Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video I am going to discuss the self-given analysis of UBI LBO, that is Union Bank of India local bank officer. So mine was 1 p.m. shift, 5th December 2024. You already know the sequence is reasoning, general awareness, quants, that is data interpretation, then followed by English and then by letter writing and essay writing. So in reasoning section there was a puzzle on floor based 8 persons, 2 flats, P is to the west of Q, and the conditions are number of peoples above A is equal to the number of peoples below D, A is exactly to the west of M, and one person live between M and J, and C lives immediately below, or J was immediately above C, and at least one person sit between B and L lives in the even floor, and K does not live in flat B. I think this was the sequence puzzle, JC, AB, LD, MK, and the questions I remember were: a persons live in flat B, the persons live in the floor 1 of flat B is who? That was B, and find the odd one out. So I think C and A was the answer for this, because CL, BM, so they are like a crisscross pattern. Only C and A were living in the same flat. And other question were like number of person above J is same as number of person live below something. Then which of the following is not true according to the given option? So these are the questions I only remember. And the next question was on coded blood relation. So it was given like this: star A is the spouse of B, at A is the son of B. So like this they had given it in the coded form. And I don't remember the conditions actually. So but we were getting two possibilities. One thing it made me to answer in a single possibility was this condition. So G was the granddaughter of A. So here those who have written these two kind of possibilities, he may get it in the single possibility only. Exactly, who is the grandfather of G? After reading all the conditions, I got this diagram. I think this is right one. And the questions for how is G related to J? The answer is nice. And how B is related to H, or I don't know, maybe the question is how is B related to F, and the answer is daughter-in-law. Other questions I don't remember. The next question was to identify the as many as letters between this sequence. I think the answer was more than 4, that is I was getting 5. So please do comment. I don't know whether this is right or wrong. You can tell whether it is more than 4 or which one. And the next was a coded one. I don't know what you call for this. So they had given the word as transact. So the conditions are like this: if the first and last one are consonant, then write the last consonant as ampersand. So next was if more than 2 vowels, then write it as, or code it as, I don't know what we call this. Next, if the vowel immediately preceded, or the vowel which is immediately followed by consonant, then we have to write the consonant code as plus, like both the consonants as plus. Then if the vowel is followed by a letter which comes before M, then they should be coded as the code of that consonant. So transact was one of the question. And yes, another question was bumbling and cartlane. So please do comment the answer is right or wrong. Mark this as answer. Next question was like we have to identify the odd one out here. I think one was F, H, D, E, L, O, J, K, P, R, M, N. I think this was the answer. I don't remember the other two options. Next, we have to make a meaningful word from the letters of the word, that is 2nd, 5th, 6th, 10th. So I think the meaningful word I got was loan, and we have to write second letter from the right as answer. So next was circular arrangement. So some people were facing inside, some were facing outside, and it was comprised of 7%. I think this is the sequence, and the questions were find the odd one out. So I think T was the answer, and how many persons sit between P and Q? Then what is the position of R with respect to V? I don't know exactly what all the questions were, but I have written diagram here. Since in question they have mentioned that 4% were facing inside, remaining were outside, and these are the other conditions they had given. Next was uncertain people. So these are the conditions, like E sits 4 to the right of B, 1% sit between E and C, C sits third to the left of G, F sits immediate right of G. So, and number of persons sit between E and G is 1 less than F and D. D sits at the end. 2 persons sit between A and H. A sits second from any external end. So I think this was the sequence I got. Total 17 people. Please to comment whether it is right or wrong. So I was getting 2 possibilities and I got the answers easily. So the next one was designation based puzzle. So in this they had given the designation in the increasing order, so we have to write it in the decreasing order. So the conditions were E was somewhere below the manager, number of people below E is 2 more than number of people above B, G was immediately junior to B, then C was immediately above F, F and A doesn't comes at the bottom floor. Then number of people sit between G and E is same as the number of people below D. So I think the sequence is BD, BG, CF, DEAH. Please do comment what you got. Next to syllogism questions. Since I remember the questions fully, so I have written here. Only few hill are cliffs, all top are cliffs, only a few mountains are cliffs. I think the answer was neither 1 or 2. Next, I don't remember what was the questions. I remember the diagram only. I think only one follows here. Next was no dream is health, only few health is wind, all health is new. So I think only 2 follows. So next one, one person and one variable, like the person like different fruits. I think this is the sequence B D A C E. So 5 people were sitting, 2 possibilities, it was doable. These are the conditions. Number of people between G and guava is 2 less than the people between D and mango. B and D doesn't like strawberry. D sits to the right of one who like guava. C sits to the right of the one who likes orange. Next, these are the coded inequalities. They had given the coded inequalities in the form of like less than or equal to, not greater than or equal to, like that. We have to extract it and write it in the simple forms. So these are the questions. I think one was either or, one was neither nor. This one I don't know what I got. This one only 2 follows. In the input output in this pattern, if the alphabet starts with vowel, the last letter changes to succeeding letter, and if the alphabet starts with consonant, then the last letter changes to the preceding letter.